Special thank you to the EA Creator Network for providing access to the sleek bathroom kit. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Sims 4 Speedboat. I hope you had a great week. This week we had two new kits released for The Sims 4 and they are the Sleek Bathroom Kit by Syboulette and then we had the Sweet Allure Cast Kit by A. Harris 00 Brittany. And so yeah, these are two new creator kits for The Sims 4 and today we're going to be checking out the Sleek Bathroom Kit and we're going to be building this Canal inspired home. It's called Cozy Canal. But before we go any further and get into that, I did quickly want to mention that if you are picking up the two new creator kits, feel free to use their creator codes, which are right here on the screen. And that goes to support them as a creator since they did create these two new kits. So feel free to use those at checkout at the EA app or thesims.com, but no pressure to do so. You can also use my creator code as well if you feel like it, but again, no pressure there either. It's just the Simified, but yeah, I feel like it's important to support the creators more so than me. So yeah, especially since they created these awesome kits. But as far as the Sleek Bathroom Kit goes, it's absolutely beautiful, stunning. Really love the objects, and we make a really pretty primary bath in this home. I also used it for all of like the other half baths and stuff as well, but it's really nice. So the idea with this particular home was to create a nice family home, but also a home that kind of has a bit of modern infused into what normally would be a very classic style home. So everything in this particular house is open floor plan, kind of, except the bedrooms. I mean, the main living space is mostly open, but all the bedrooms and stuff are closed off. But it's a 3-bed, 3-bath house. There's one main like primary bath and there's two like half baths kind of thing. The one is more of a half than the other. The one is more of a sink and a toilet and a closet, whereas the other half bath does actually have a shower in it. So not all that bad. Just trying to figure out the layout here on the second floor. And you can see that we kind of knock down the wall into what is the modern extension onto this house. And it overlooks the lower floor there, which will actually become a seating area. And when we get down to like the first floor and stuff, the kitchen area is actually kind of connected into that living space as well with like a beam there. Cause I kind of imagine that they kind of knock the wall down into that modern bit to kind of extend the house a little bit. So this area will become the kitchen. I'm just picking out some packs and kits that I wanted to use, and we are using Home Chef Hustle for the kitchen because I think it just looks so nice. It's been a while since I've used that. Actually, I've been using the base game counters that they patched a little while ago, the newer ones, and I've been using those a lot. So it's nice to go back to Home Chef Hustle. We're grabbing this brand new half wall object that came with the Sleek Bathroom Kit, and it does allow you to place objects on it, which is actually really nice when it comes to bathrooms. But I actually used it for a half wall in the kitchen because I didn't want to use a regular normal half wall because I don't know, sometimes the like molding trim on top of them, it just kind of looks weird, like butting up to a countertop in a kitchen. So I thought that looked so nice, a bit more natural. I did have to alt place the countertops into that area to kind of match them up a bit, but it worked out quite well. We're using nice long lights that came with Business and Hobbies, and you might have noticed that it is being built in Nordhaven, but there is no business aspect to this particular lot. It's just strictly a family home, which has been a while since we've done that. We've done quite a few businesses and stuff. So it was nice to take a little bit of a break. Also allows us to check out the new kit as well. I won't be doing a look at the cast kit. I don't really play in casts. But I'm sure there's plenty of other simmers that, if you're interested in that, they have done like an overview or a walkthrough of the new cast items. So check that out. But I generally focus on the build kits because I'm a builder. I like to build. I do play from time to time, but I don't spend a majority of my time in casts. I spend my time either playing or building, mostly building. But if you do want to grab this Cozy Canal home on the Sims 4 gallery, here is the gallery listing. It's just a 20 by 15 lot, 3-bed, 3-bath, 78,195 simoleons. And I used about 10 packs lot of those are kits, it seems, but yeah, the gallery will tell you what you need and everything when you go to grab the lot, but it's just under the Simified. So yeah, very cool, especially if you like the look of the house. I was thinking about kind of like making it like there was another wall that was taken down back here into the kitchen, but it just kind of felt a little bit too much going on screen. So we do end up taking that out. I was just trying to figure out a way to kind of where the tile stops and the regular wallpaper begins to kind of blend that in a bit more seamlessly. But we do come back to that. I just kind of went all over the place when it came to furnishing, and I was just like, starting in the living room and then, going back in there and this and that. And, I'm kind of all over the place. And the dining room does actually change its location. I actually moved it out by the kitchen because when I was like kind of figuring out what to do with that space, I was like, what am I going to do with this space? Like I thought about making it a seating area, but that's not something that you actually want to like walk into. So I thought the dining room makes perfect sense being right there by the kitchen. And then the seating area actually will become where the dining room currently is and where you may have seen that. We did finish that little like half bath there. It tucked in the what I would consider an old chimney. We did use the sleek bathroom kit there. Something interesting is that when they showed the screenshots off, the toilet actually was like tucked into the wall, but that's not the case. When you place the toilet from the catalog, it actually sticks off the wall. But if you place it into the wall, it's actually still functional that way. I couldn't get it all the way into the wall in this particular like half bath because of the platform that I used in the living space. The toilet kind of wanted to snap to that and be like floating in midair. So I got it as far as I could. But yeah, you can see I tried the seating area here and I was just like, I don't like it. Nope, get rid of it. Dining room came down and it just makes much more sense. And I think it's just better. And it's a little bit unique in that sense because you just walk into a kitchen and a dining room instead of like what you would normally think is like a living room. But that's okay. I did think about shrinking the staircase and putting railings here, but then I realized, but the railings are going to run up the middle because I used 2 pieces of the staircase here. So we're going to use this half wall from the kit, and I used the tool mod to kind of resize it a bit to create these like little like side barriers. Just kind of enlarged it just a little bit there. But it actually works great as making like a little bit of like a custom railing. And I think it looks great with the staircase as well. So very nice altogether. I think I do get rid of that railing there. And I just used another piece of that half wall. It was a little bit tricky to place there because of the platform and the edge of the platform there. It kept wanting to snap down there. And yeah, I did get rid of the lower pieces there because I just felt like it was cramping too much into the refrigerator and the trash can there. So yeah, just trying to figure that out. I think we do change these chairs and the couches because right now I believe they're from either the Casanova Cave kit or something. And I think I swapped them out for one of the other newer couches and chairs. I can't remember what kit they're from. But if I remember, I will mention it. I'm sure I will. But just finishing up the kitchen now, I decided to build in the refrigerator a bit. Kind of hides a bit more of that platform connecting to the wall area. Not as noticeable. And just cluttering up the kitchen now, making it look really nice. A little bit homey, but with the windows here, you don't really have a lot of like space to put objects and trinkets and things. But I liked having the open shelving instead. I think it's very nice. This TV on the wall is actually like one of those picture TVs, but I believe that's like the base game reward item, so it doesn't require a pack or anything, but I was just changing the picture on it to kind of match the frame a bit better. And I was thinking about putting a railing on the staircase, but I decided to forego a railing on the staircase. I just felt it's nice to just have it open and it keeps that nice seamless look. Figuring out the second floor now, this is where we changed the staircase. I kind of wanted to change how it goes up into the 3rd floor level, and I just thought having it placed more towards the back of the 3rd floor level was probably much better, and it allowed for a better flow and just easy access to get upstairs, but also makes for a better floor plan when we get upstairs as well. And I was also able to make this beautiful primary bath a bit bigger. to fit more things like the bathtub and everything. So this is the primary bedroom going together now. It's the first time I've ever used this wallpaper. It's a new one from Businesses and Hobbies, but I really liked the, I don't know, it's kind of like little like mini plumb bobs or something, but it's very nice. It's not as busy as I thought it was going to be. And if you mix it with like other wallpapers to make like an accent wall out of it, it's very nice. We're now using the kit to its full potential. These glass dividers are beautiful. We have a freestanding shower. We have a lot of different clutter related items like shampoos and soaps and like a little loofah there. We do use this half wall like stone bit to create like an edge on the outer wall. And then we have double vanities, and then we're going to slat the tub over there, and the toilet I slowly placed into the wall. But again, that's still fully functional, but that's how it looks in the screenshots, not how it places from the catalog. So I don't know if they're going to address that, because there are some issues. Like, for example, a lot of these like accents and items that you see me placing around, or the clutter basically, are not where they're supposed to be. If you go and sort by like bathroom accents, they just don't appear there. So that is supposed to be addressed. So I don't know if they'll address the toilet thing or not. I mean, it's easily fixable, but most people probably aren't going to know that you can alt place it and, you know, it's still functional that way. So I don't know if it's meant to be in the wall, but that's the way they advertised it in the official screenshots. But otherwise, beautiful stuff. We have a beautiful new floor tile and wall tile as well, which I did paint the ceilings in the exact same tile as the floor just to create like a whole room. Up here, this is that like half bath kind of thing. It's not a half bath because it does have a shower. So it's fully functional in my mind. I mean, you just don't have a tub. But this one I went more darker and moody, which I just wanted to mix up the color swatches a bit and create a nice thing. I was thinking about like trying to push the toilet off the wall, and then I was trying to think about, oh, I could make like a lip with like the glass divider there, but decided not to. We'll save that for another speed build in the future. And then this is the third and final bedroom, which I don't believe I did the second bedroom yet. I saved that one for last, which is so weird. Like I didn't complete the second floor at all. So yeah, we're just using some of the items from this particular pack. Gosh, I can't remember. Oh, we have so many packs and kits. I'm so sorry. I can see the icon, but I don't want to like misname it. But it's definitely a recent one. It has some really nice items. And I believe this was another one of the creator kits from a while ago. So yeah, I think the yellow works much better in here than the like orangey red color. So yeah, that's what we kind of went with. And I swapped out those cabinets for just something like this, which is a bit more functional. It actually functions as a bookshelf. So that's good. And we also have those over here anyway. I do put this fake fireplace in as well, which was also from the one kit that we used the couches from. So altogether quite nice. I think it makes the living room space a little bit better because it continues on with just, I don't know, the yellow is just such a nice color. But yeah, we're just figuring out this bedroom. I kind of imagined it to be like a teenager's bedroom. So they'll have like some gaming bits and stuff like that. We do put some stuff from the Comfy Gamer kit, like the Sims 2 picture here. And I used the sleek bathroom shelf and the plant and kind of have it hanging down. And I really like this bedroom. This bedroom actually has a really nice view out over like this little like square area in this part of Nordhaven. And there's like a fountain down there, and there's like a church, which I believe your Sims can actually go into and kind of like explore and learn the history about. So that's pretty cool. It's just a very neat little area. I think there's like a starter house or something here originally, or maybe not a starter, but just like a family home. So yeah, we're finishing the primary bedroom now. And I continued the pattern of the wall onto this little like armoire dresser thing. And yeah, just finding some paintings. I decided to put some base game paintings up here of like portraits. I kind of imagined a mother, father, and their son kind of hanging on the wall. And then this is going to be another teenager's bedroom, but I imagine they're a bit more on the like artistic side and might become a tattoo artist someday. So they will get a laptop and stuff, but there's some like tattoo related clutter. As well as like a neon sign. So I was kind of thinking that maybe they'd be interested in that. And this one's a bit more of like a dark, grungy bedroom. I do kind of like the blue right now, but I believe we changed that for a much darker blue color on the walls. But there goes the tattoo related clutter. It's not functional, but it's just there as like to tell a bit of a story. But yeah, I went for dark curtains in here, and that's when I realized we should probably change up the color of the wallpaper. So we go very dark, kind of navy blue, but I still think it looks great with this light wood accent wall and just the black furnishings. It's a very nice bedroom, actually, if I do say so myself. And I was trying to figure out like a wall painting there, but I just decided not to. We just do a small little stool instead, just something different. We don't need a plant or anything. We just need just something. So I did put the Comfy Gamer like little camera down. I don't believe that's functional, but it's still there. It's like something that like you could take pictures of, and then your sim could like draw them to create tattoos from. This is the third floor landing area, so this is more of like a skill building area. There's just some seating here, and we do put a piano, which is from Business and Hobbies, as well as a guitar from Business and Hobbies. I was thinking about a bar up here, which I thought would have been pretty cool, but just wasn't enough floor space with the piano. And then we're doing this little like decorative shelf thing in the hallway there, just to kind of make it feel a little bit more lived in and not as empty. And just putting some more clutter and stuff around to make it look very nice and decorated. Using tool there to lower it down because it was floating, because it's technically not, it wasn't snapping to the top there. And then we move to the exterior now, where we build a small little patio with this nice little like tent covering thing. Has like lights around it, so it's very nice. Thought it was very nice being close to the canal. Like, you know, you're basically right there. So it's just nice to have that kind of space. And then I put this swing set out there as well. So if you have kids that live here, or even just adults and the teens can also take advantage of it. Do some of the downspouts for rain gutters. And just a little bit of an accent. Fix the roof up there because I did expand the third floor by a tile to fit the staircase. Doing some exterior lighting now and finishing the roof over here on the modern bit of the house, and just figuring out what the I was gonna say terrain paint, but I meant like the flooring or the sidewalk should be. So I went for just the base game standard sidewalk slabs because it just blends in a bit better, because they don't ever give us the stones as floor tiles that they use off the lot. I think that would be so nice if they did, though, because then you could actually match like the walkways and stuff much better to where the lots are. So maybe one day we'll get those in like a massive update or something where they could just give us floor tiles, because I mean, it can't be that hard to do, right? I don't know. It'd just be nice to have matching sometimes, because sometimes it just does look a little strange, but it is what it is. We do tuck a trash can outside the side door there to the kitchen. I did put some garden planters out there as well as a picnic basket, which I'm pretty sure is functional, and your Sims can actually have a picnic out there. So I thought it was the perfect use of space. I did finish some of the details off camera, like adding these bushes at the side and some terrain painting underneath the swings and stuff. But all in all, this is the finished cozy canal house. And again, you can find it on the Sims 4 gallery. My EA ID is just TheSimified. Don't forget, if you are picking up the kits, if you like the look of the sleek bathroom kit, or if you're more into the cast stuff, don't forget to use their creator codes at checkout to support the creators that created the kits. And yeah, this is the floor plan of the house. And then we move on to the inside. This is the front door. This is the front little entryway where I imagine Sims can hang their coats and kind of sit and put their shoes on, even though they don't. It's just, you know, for realism purposes. This is the dining room kitchen area. I did put a burglar alarm. I've been forgetting that from time to time, as well as a smoke alarm. But there is a smoke alarm as well. It's up above the refrigerator, out of sight. But I really love this kitchen with the open lighted shelves from Home Chef Hustle. And the stairwell is actually quite nice, having the like that stone half wall thing that came from the new sleek bathroom kit function as railings. This is a living room space, and there's a floating shelf table here, as you can see as well. That's from the new kit, which I thought made a great little side table there for like the little reading nook reading chair. And then this is the hallway upstairs. And this is looking down, and really great view. I think it's so cool. It's nice to mash the modern with what would be like a classic home and just kind of go through and just create this beautiful modern house. This is the bathroom. Absolutely love how this turned out. I love this color. It's very soft. There is a darker version of it, but I decided to go lighter. And the shower is functional, even though it doesn't look like Sims can get in. I tested and made sure, and it actually works the way it is. This is that secondary bedroom, and then we move up to the third floor area where we have the skill area. And then we have this little dark bathroom is what I'll call it. Weird view, but it's the only way I could get anything because the room is so small. And then this is that upper third bedroom with the best view in the house. I have to say, it's a really nice bedroom too, like the softer colors instead of the darker. But anyway, that's all I had for this speed build. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. And I do thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon with another one.